Hello again. I just wanted to do a little quick blurb here. I'm out in the barn, as you can tell, and I've got my camera and some of my grip stuff set up to take photos of the Leland, the 12-foot Leland lake, so I can get the plans sent off to Chuck today. And I also had a new model I wanted to show you. It says Shallow Water Bay on here, but I'm going to call it the Shoal Water Bay, which is an Indian tribe down on the coast, down on Willapa Bay, and kind of shallowy water. And because I saw this series of YouTube videos over in England where they have these punts, they're supposedly 16 feet long. From the plans, they don't look like it when the people are sitting in it, so it looks more like 14. But I've repurposed the electric motorcraft EMC 16+2 and gave it more of a flat bottom on here, and that's easily changed by how I can change the curves on the end, but it still has a little bit of curve on the end and on the transom. And I've got to raise the sides a little bit, but I've got one adjustment to make, and then this one I can start doing the drawings for. And I'll leave a link in there because these guys out in their punts don't have a rudder system. They have an oar and a pin on the rail, and they're steering the boat with the one hand with the pressure pushing the oar up against that pin on the rail. And then when they want to tack, and they use a little Optimus rig, which is perfect because I've got one of those things, and it's easy and it's simple to set up, and you can make the boat really light, or at least I'm going to make my design light. It's going to be a regular stitch and glue, and so I'll be able to go sailing with another boat, and it's going to be easy to rig. And I'll probably put a foot pedals in it for like on the electric motorcraft, the 14-foot for steering, and I'll put a little, instead of having the electric paddle on the back, I'll have a little rudder set up, and I'll probably put some holes in the rails too, that if you want to use the English punt style where you stick the oar over the side and steer with it, you'll be able to do that too. But this is basically what I set my. Got some of my grip, and I've got my camera here. If you can see it, yeah, right here. And then I've got I'm done taking photos, but the final, everything's done. I just got to take the photos and crop them down for Chuck to put up on Duckworks. So the Leland Lake, the 12-foot Leland Lake is finished. Wiggling around there. So if you want a little 12-foot boat, nice fishing boat, there's no rig, no sailing thing on this, but if there was a request, I could figure out where the center of lateral resistance is on the boat. I know where the center of effort on the sail is, so I just have to figure out where the daggerboard trunk would go. So until I get my neighbor to come over and help me move the Laura Bay outside and start on the rudder, I'm going to do a couple little short pickup videos. I still want to do my test between the pacing joint and a finger joint and a regular bevel joint, or scarf, excuse me, and get that, and then start working on some tests for making that fiberglass mast again too. So until then, see you later. Glad to see you're still watching me.